This is ESPN Esports. I'm Arda Ocal. Let's talk about Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 2. It dropped earlier this morning. It was long awaited. People were highly anticipating what will come next from Epic Games and Fortnite. Some had been saying, hey, we want a little bit of a refresh to the game. Maybe the map is getting a little stale. It's the longest amount of time that we have had between seasons. Well, it seems that the early consensus is that it was certainly worth the wait. If you are a fan of spies, if you are a fan of espionage and mystery, this is definitely the season for you. That is the theme. Gold is everywhere. It's a prevalent color in this season. More than previous seasons, actually. Like, gold is a prevalent theme, a prevalent color here. And also, we are split into two factions, Ghost and Shadow. And at some point, you actually make a choice. And in the teaser trailer, you are advised to choose wisely because you cannot switch between the two. So you have to think long and hard about your allegiance and pick one of the two. And your tasks will update accordingly. The Battle Pass includes a lot of new skins and emotes. For example, which will no doubt be the memeiest one, Meowscles, is a skin that you will see everywhere. It's going to be a meme, I am sure. You're going to see the emote that Meowscles does. It's like this cat. I'm not even going to do it here. It's a cat dance that you will see on TikTok 100,000 times, no doubt. But basically, it's a jacked cat. A very muscular cat. That's the best way to describe it. Go to the game and see for yourself. But there are other skins as well, including Sky and Midas. And Maya, actually, is an interesting one. It's basically like the Nintendo Mii of Fortnite. It's a fully customizable emote. You can change pretty much everything about this skin, so that's going to be interesting to see how people customize a skin like this to make it their own. And we haven't really had this kind of level of customization for a skin in Fortnite in the past, and so this is why, especially among content creators and players that like to express themselves in different ways, I think that this is going to be a very well-received skin for this new season. Map and item changes. There are a few. People had been complaining that the map was getting a little bit stale. Well, now you have different areas. The center island is now the agency, riddled with NPCs. People are dropping there early game. A good strategy seems to be go loot up, suit up, get some good weapons, and then head on to the agency and eliminate as many people as possible. That seems to be an early strategy as we get into the new season. NPCs crawling around, walking around. They are pretty formidable, though. So one thing I will say in the amount of time that I've played this new season is don't go try to pickaxe them. That's not going to work. They will eliminate you. So make sure that you are well equipped to take down these NPC. And one cool feature here is there are now ID scanners at certain doors. You cannot get into those doors yourself. You're going to have to either knock down an NPC and not eliminate the NPC, carry the NPC over to the ID scanner and present it to the ID scanner so that it will be fooled to open the door for you. Or you find a phone booth, go into it, Superman style, change into an NPC suit, and then you go and fool the scanner that way. So there's cool little nuances like that. Also, I haven't seen it in the game yet, but there's a giant luxury yacht somewhere. There's an oil rig. There's a shark cave. So there are different areas to explore, a volcano as well. But yes, NPCs are back, much like the Star Wars event, but they do pack a punch. So be forewarned. Speaking of skins, mentioned them earlier, Deadpool. Deadpool. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite Marvel characters. This is not the first time that Epic Games and Marvel have collaborated. Hopefully it's not the last time, but Deadpool will be a skin available. You saw Deadpool make an appearance in the teaser trailer. You definitely see Deadpool in the menu. There's a certain way to get to the menu through the vent to get to an area where Deadpool resides, so to speak, in the menu. There's a computer there that gives you specific Deadpool challenges, and at the end of it all, hopefully, not quite yet in the game as we stand right now, but hopefully eventually we will be able to play as Deadpool, which will be amazing, and hopefully that comes with different weapons and different things, emotes, etc. Deadpool seems to be a character that would lend itself very well to the Fortnite universe just because of how creative Deadpool is as a character and how self-aware Deadpool is, so I'm looking forward to seeing how Deadpool will be incorporated into Fortnite. What else can I tell you about the Chapter 2, Season 2? The reaction online seems to be overwhelmingly positive so far. A lot of people are enjoying the different nuances, the fact that there are different areas to explore. Also, I should mention, this is a little thing, but it's pretty cool. There are cardboard boxes around the map that you can hide in. So different things you can hide in this update as well. And that, I mean, it's fun. It's interesting. I don't know how long you would want to stay in the cardboard box and stay hidden in the cardboard box, but it's kind of funny that there are just cardboard boxes around the map and you can just hide in them and just chill for a few minutes and presumably nobody will find you. So that's a fun little feature that was been added to the game as well. But yes, Ghost and Shadow, you got to make a decision. You got to think about it. But that's basically first initial thoughts. My first initial thoughts, I enjoyed it. I liked it. I dropped in the center island a little bit too much, so I got eliminated early from people that already had better weapons than me. But I do like the flow of the game. I was a lapsed Fortnite fan. I will fully admit that I hadn't played the game in a couple months because there were other games that I was more interested in. But now with this update, now with Chapter 2 Season 2 dropping, I definitely, even after playing it for a couple of hours this morning, I definitely think that I will go back and try to get better at the game. And probably my next ESPN Esports stream, which I do every Tuesday night, chances are it's going to be Fortnite because I definitely want to grind that game, and I found myself enjoying it more than I had in the last several months. So that is definitely a positive, and that seems to be the consensus from people that are trying it online, especially from the big-time streamers. A lot of them stayed up in the hours leading up to the update. Booga is an example, Dr. Lupo, Ninja, Tim the Tapman, etc., etc. All the major streamers seem to be having positive impressions about what we're seeing from the new update here in Fortnite. Let us know what you think, though. Are you enjoying it? Is there something that you would change about it? Is there something that you wish had been a part of this update that you didn't get? What do you like about the update? Are you enjoying it? Are you already over it? Let us know in the comments below.